Hello, Shamai. In this short video, I'm just going to quickly run through some of the features and settings available through Microsoft Teams that will help you with your hybrid learning courses. So if your school uses Microsoft Teams as a virtual learning platform for your hybrid learning courses, there are a number of features that you can utilize and to help manage your students that are accessing the course. So firstly, I'm going to go to the settings, the manage team area, the general settings within the team. Now within this area, you can have a look through who the members or the students have access to your team, and you can remove or add additional students to the team itself. So you are able to add members or add students by adding their hub usernames into this area here, and you can add them to your team. So looking at the general channel itself, this is your general feed, news feed for your Microsoft team and for your hybrid learning course. And this is where you would share relevant information, communicate with the students, and share any relevant links or resources that you want the students to access for the course. So if I click on Start a Post on the bottom of the page, I can then add a message, so share a message for the students to read through. You can add a title, and then you would add the text then to add some bulk to the actual message itself. You can use the link feature here to insert a link that you want the students to access. And you could also, if I click on that plus sign, I can attach any folders or any documents, resources that you want to draw the attention to your students that are accessing and studying your hybrid learning course. You could also, if I click on that plus sign, you can include and add a poll to the actual to the general channel. So if you're looking for some quick feedback or some information from the students, you can ask or you can post a question within the general channel, and then that would notify the students that there's a question for them to answer, and then they would quickly complete the poll in order to answer your question. So it's a quick way of getting some feedback, some information from the students. So if I just click on that plus sign and click on polls, so I would include a question, a simple quick fire question, add some options. You can add additional options if you choose to. I'm going to click this option here so it records the names so I know who's responded. I'm then going to click preview to see what it looks like. And once you're happy, you would click send, and then that poll will be posted within the general tab of your Microsoft team, as you can see here, and then the students then can submit their answers. Now, if polls doesn't appear on this list here, then just search for that app. So search for polls, and then that will appear in the search bar. So when a Microsoft team is created, the general channel is created automatically. Now you can, as a teacher, create additional channels for your students to access. In this case, in this scenario, I've created a separate channel for different units of work that will be covered for the hybrid learning course. You can also create private channels where if you've got more than one teacher accessing a Microsoft team, you could create a teacher only channel, which is private just for the teachers. Now to create a new channel, click on those three more option dots and click add channel, and you would just then create a channel name, and then you have an option then to make it a standard or a private channel. If you create a private channel, it'll prompt you then to add a member of the team, the Microsoft team, and then you would add them to that private channel. As you can see, that private channel has been created. So moving on to the tabs located on the top of the Microsoft team. The first one is the post area. So this is where your general news feed lives. And this is where you would communicate with the students, sharing relevant information and so on. This is also where the scheduled meetings or the lessons would appear when you create or when you start a lesson for your hybrid learning course. So to do that, you would go onto the drop down next to the camera icon. You can either click Meet Now to activate and start a lesson then and there, or you can schedule a meeting within the Microsoft Teams area. Next to the posts, you've got your files area. So this is similar to the channels on the left-hand side of the team. This is where you can create subfolders where you can upload relevant information, documents, resources that the students can access. Now within Microsoft Teams, the class material folder is created automatically, and this is a read-only area. So this is where you can upload documents, resources, presentations, where the students can't accidentally delete or edit those documents. Next to the files area, you've got the Add a Tab feature. Now this is where you can add additional resources and attach them as a tab within your Microsoft team. So you could attach a website to the top of your Microsoft team. So if there's a website that you refer to or you visit quite often and you want students to have quick access to that website, then you can click on that website, add the URL or the link to that website, and then it will pin it to the top of your Microsoft team. There may be a document, a Word document, an Excel document, a PowerPoint presentation that you want the students to get quick access to those resources. Then you could pin those to the top as a tab within your Microsoft Teams. And finally, I'm going to just refer to the Classworks tab that's located on the left-hand side of your team. Now, this is where you can create units of work and attach documents and assignments to your Microsoft team, which makes it easier for the students to navigate and to find relevant pieces of work associated to different units of work that you complete during your hybrid learning course. So if I just click on Create Module and click New Module, once you've added a title and potentially a brief description to that classwork unit, click that Save button and click Publish. To add a resource, so I'm going to add an assignment. This is an example. So this is an assignment that I've created previously, and I'm going to add this one here and attach that assignment to this classwork unit. You can also upload documents that's associated to this unit of work by uploading resources from your device. So the Classworks units, creating a unit of work, is a good way of just populating and collating all the resources associated to the units of work that you create in one tidy area where the students can gain access to them as and when doing your hybrid learning course. So that's just a quick whistle-stop tour of some of the additional features and settings available through Microsoft Teams that you may want to explore and to utilize during your hybrid learning course.